Thank you for tuning into the Papi J and Wize Jefe on the BS3 network. Before we dive into the show, we would like to remind our viewers that the opinions expressed on this show are solely those of the host. The BS3 network does not necessarily endorse or agree with any of the views we express on this program. Furthermore, the BS3 network is not responsible for the accuracy or timeliness of any information discussed on this show. While we strive to provide informative and entertainment content, we cannot guarantee the accuracy of everything said on Papi J and Wize Jefe. With that said, we encourage our viewers to take everything discussed on the show with a grain of salt and to do their own research and fact-checking when appropriate. Thank you for understanding, and now let's get into the show. And welcome to another episode of Papi J and Wize Jefe on the BS3 network. I am Wize.
I am Papi J.
And we have a very interesting show for you. Actually, let's just jump right into it because this has to be played, man. So we're gonna just jump right into this clip, and then we're gonna discuss it. And it's very interesting. I just think it's crazy. So let's do this.
I wasn't even gonna make a video today because I'm not in the best of spirits, and that's okay. Like I always say, it's okay not to be okay. But I've been seeing a whole lot of memes and a whole lot of videos where people talking about I'm a minor attracted person, which means that I'm attracted to children, I'm attracted to babies, I'm attracted to minors. You know, love is just love. No, it's not. And if you think like that, kindly go fuck your face with a cactus. You want to identify the waffle maker, a toaster strudel. Like, go do you, boo-boo. Do whatever makes your little heart happy. Just don't fuck up with the kids, okay? That's all I'm saying. It don't make no sense why when you look at a child, your first instinct is to think of anything other than I need to protect that baby at all costs. But that's okay, because I just started a new service. It's called wood chipper therapy, guaranteed to work the first time, every time, and it's free of charge. And if you are one of them people who think that just love is love when it comes to children, you're a minor attracted person, come on down to Udi's wood chipper therapy session, and I promise you the first session will work for you. Y'all gonna stop playing with our future. These babies did not ask to be here. It is our job to protect our children at all costs. Y'all want to talk about everything else except for some real ass problems. It don't make no sense. It don't. It's disgusting, egregious. But that's
all right. So when I saw that, I was like, "Oh man, this is what we're gonna have to discuss because this is some serious. This is crazy. Like, how is this? How is this pop? Like, I don't understand how people even think that way."
Unfortunately, I understand. The world is ran on child molesters by child molesters, man. I hate to say it, but every old person that's been accused of something has been with a child. Has been a minor, sexual harassment. Like, that is the caveman shit that America is founded on, man. You gotta remember, America is founded on violence, slavery, lies, deceit, and a lot of older men that like to have sex with girls, little boys, little kids. So now, remember that episode where Oprah was like, it's a disease. It's a disease that people, first is a disease. Now we're in this woke era where everybody's allowed to be who they are. You shouldn't, you can't body shame. You can't do this. So it's confusing. So now you're raising kids. You're promoting this shit to kids. You want to teach this shit to kids in third grade, second grade, books, everything. They got everything already mass produced. But these kids supposed to be just be enjoying life. They shouldn't be thinking about sex, just like they shouldn't be thinking about crime. Just like they shouldn't be thinking about nothing. They should be enjoying their childhood. But they robbing that childhood shit. There's no childhood no more. There's no, I thought about it. There's nobody in the parks just playing ball unless it's a summer camp, school. Like, it's not People don't even want to send their children outside. And I'm never going to accept that minor attracting shit. Like that's never going to fly with me. Like you're attracted to minors. Like you couldn't even talk to me and tell me some shit like that.
Shout out to official Udia as well. That's his. Excuse me. That's
like you can't
follow him on TikTok. He's listen. I watch all his videos. He's very entertaining. He's like he's very entertaining. Him and his daughter. Excuse me.
So look what that's going to do though. Now you find out that your child was molested. That's how we're going to say it. But when we take it to now, when you go to court, his defense is going to be he's attracted to minors.
So what? It's a disease.
This is not a disease. It's I feel like a boy inside, but I'm a girl. I feel like I'm like it's all that.
So you're saying this is leading right back to transgender stuff, because now that you're identifying as a woman or a man, whatever, you're identifying now as a pedophile?
You're gonna know you ain't a pedophile. You're a minor, whatever he said, attracted to minors. But there's a word for it. They already made a word for it.
Pedophilia. Yeah, pedophilia.
I know the word, but they changing the rules of the game.
So what would we? Well, we need to. We need.
You will go to jail for beating up somebody that has.
I'm not saying attack. No, listen. I'm not saying violence.
I'm saying if you sleeping with my kid, I keep it on me. Sleeping with my kid.
Oh yeah,
no. Adult.
Yeah.
There's no
tomorrow.
All right. So, but I'm gonna lose, and my son is gonna lose because they've identifying that as something that's inside of a person that they're struggling with, that you cannot dispute.
Well,
we can dispute it because of the old laws. They making new laws. So that's why everything's been quiet since COVID. Everybody's quiet. It's hush out there. There's no music.
Well, that's why we gonna continue. We gonna keep showing shit like that because people need to know.
Yeah, crazy. This is free. So you are allowed to be whoever you want to be. I'm telling you right now, that is not the law, though. That is not a universal law. I don't have a problem with nobody being who they want to be. You cannot invade my space with that bullshit if you ain't coming correct. You're not going to come into a group of people, my village, and sleep with my little kids. Like, you're not going to sleep with the children of our village. Like, that's not going to happen. I don't care what your problem is, how attracting kids look to you. Anything, that's not going to fly. But that's when it comes to getting land. Because if you don't got your own estate, when you living amongst the rest of the people, that's okay. They have empathy for that person that's struggling with being attracted to little kids. They're trying to get everybody to be empathetic to people who sleep with little kids, who sleep with minor women. That shit is disgusting. They should go to the wood chipper spot. I don't know the address, but
so he should go to the wood chipper spot.
Yeah, like, come on, man. What is next, man? Now, granted, only America has these rules that led us to be confused. Across the world, anywhere else in the world, a minor is not a minor after they start. Like, there's a animalistic view on that. So it's like, I have a kid. Once he gets to that age where he's ready to be a man, which is a lot younger overseas, then they send you out to the wolves and you got to figure it out. It's like back in the days, tribes, if they had kids, you never hear, like, you don't hear nobody saying grandma like that. It was always the older person, the elders. They always named themselves the elders, so there was no grandmother because the kids went and they was in the woods finding food at a young age. They trying to bring a lot of that global shit here now. Now that they realize they the oddball, now that they realize they got exposed for all the fuckery, all the trickery, all the lies. Now everybody's woke. So now they changing the rules on everybody. So now, yeah, we don't care if you sleep with a little kid boy after a certain age. They'll drop the age down. Because they'll find a kid. Look, they'll find a couple of kids that will say, I'm attracted to older men or older women. They'll find some kids that'll agree to that. And that now you gotta, how you could tell the kids they can't be attracted to, how you could tell the kids they can't be a boy.
Simple. The same way they used to tell us not to do shit. Like I'm saying,
the law's changing, man. Everybody got
this is crazy.
It sucks. You gotta accept it, man.
I ain't gotta accept shit.
Not you, but I'm saying like you gotta learn how to maneuver in this jungle that's becoming this jungle is becoming a massive, wild predator.
That's some crazy shit though. Like this is really gonna be a defense for fucking motherfucking pedophiles.
Yeah, I'm inside. I don't know what's wrong with me.
And no, I will not call them minor attractive. No, they are pedophiles.
Minor attractive. Minor attractive.
Fuck out of here. You will be known as a pedophile. Like that's it. Point blank. Period. Like
what pedophile is gonna get banned? Like
not by me.
Like gay.
It's not gonna be banned by me.
I mean, it's not gonna be banned amongst the villagers, but it will be banned a lot of places. This is that minor attractive thing been going. Look how long ago that Oprah shit was, when she was trying to make it a condition, not a disease. It's a condition that needs to be sought out and done science on and check the neurologists and all that. The same thing they telling you with the transgender. It's the same thing. Like they feel this way, and we can't condemn them for how they feel. We have to embrace it, have empathy. That's what they're gonna try to.
No. It's okay if they accept that. That's their prerogative. Just like if it's okay if somebody don't like us. If somebody don't like me, I could give two fucks. That's their opinion. I'm saying it's how I feel about myself. So if that's how you feel, if you feel you a girl in your mind, then you a girl. But that doesn't change it for me.
And that shouldn't be promoted the way they promote it in school. Like they shouldn't even be bothering these kids in elementary school about their sex, like their sex preference or any of that. Like that is not what a fucking elementary.
I respect whatever your choices are. But your choices should not infringe in my beliefs.
That's it.
Shouldn't.
But now
it shouldn't. It shouldn't.
It just goes more deeper to show that they don't even respect your belief. It goes even deeper. Like this is rabbit hole.
Because if you whatever it is that you believe in, if it goes against whatever they say, you're labeled.
And people say this is a capitalist country, but it is dictatorship. Let's not get this shit crazy. There's more. It's more of a dictatorship country, United States, than it is land of the free. They sold you on land of the free, but it's all dictatorship. It's all rules that you got to adhere. Everybody's like he said, everybody's focused on
we listen. So this is why we left. We broke off from the United Kingdom was because they were taxing us like crazy and inappropriately, and now it's the same way. We are getting taxed for everything. We're getting taxed for the money that we make. We're getting taxed for the clothing that we spend. We're getting taxed everywhere. So every time we make money, we're getting taxed. When we go buy something, we're getting taxed. So I'm getting taxed every single time on every single purchase, which is crazy.
And that's all this is, man. It's never for everybody to be equal. It's never for everybody to all eat. We could care less if everybody eat. Honestly, Everybody can eat except niggas. Yo, if you're gonna give a pedophile the right or that excuse, but that does say that everybody could do what they basically they respect everybody else's way of thinking, life, their existence, except for niggas.
That's some crazy shit, man.
Like they don't even respect. They care about the pedophile being a minor attractive person and trying to understand that, but not a nigger, not a black person trying to just be able to provide education.
Oh no, they that's a subject for later. We have a segment coming on as well, but yeah. All right, so there was another clip. I don't actually have that clip, but in the clip, and this is crazy, is this little white girl. She's a student, and this monster of a fucking teacher. She was big.
Yeah, she was big.
You just see her just, I don't know, like pull the little girl by her hair and shake her head.
And then push her. In school.
In school.
Yeah, that part. In school. Or something about you better listen.
Or something, whatever. It don't matter. It doesn't matter what it was about. It's the fact that as a parent, I'm coming to the school. Somebody's getting hurt over this.
Yo, that right. See, this is what I'm saying, man. They trying to anger people. They trying to anger you. There's nobody shouldn't like.
Nobody should put your hands. Listen, that's not your daughter. Do not put your hands on them. That's not.
I don't care what color I am or the race or anything. If I would have been a friend of the parent of that little girl, I would have went up to school with that parent. Just because there got to be something about them not seeing a male figure. They just see the mother. So they think they could do this. Like, I really do think like presentation or representation is needed for our kids, for our women, when it comes to the world perceiving them as a single mother. They perceive you as a single mother. They don't think you have a good brother next to you. They don't think you have a good uncle next to you. They don't think you have a man, a good man that will help you kind of like balance out that. Like, I go to school, my man E called me, daughter getting bullied, yo son, let's go. I'm ready to go. Like, you're not gonna, this ain't my kid only. I don't want the world to think I'm just here saying that I'll fuck somebody up for my kid. No, I'll fuck somebody up for my man's kid, my homegirl's kid. Like, you can't. And then mad teachers quit during the COVID thing. So they had like them, a lot of these teachers ain't 100% certified teachers. They're the monitors. They're the assistants. They ain't even a teacher. They just an assistant. And then they do that. It be those people, be the assistants. A lot of they had college kids come to teach, to hold down classes. People that was going to college, right during while they in college, not even graduating with their teacher degree or whatever the fuck it is. They coming to because of all the teachers that said they ain't going back to the school, all the teachers that wasn't taking the shots. You got to remember, a lot of people didn't take the shots. So now but the schools is open, and you would think that all the teachers came back. Nah, they don't let people in the school or certain shit like that. So you'll never know the flip, the turnover that happened at that school. Like, you gotta have representation. You gotta, like, that right there shouldn't even make, whoever recorded that shit should get beat up.
For letting it happen, right? Yeah,
the girl could go to jail for abusing a child. But the person recording that shit and thought it was cool should get beat the fuck up. Cause that person should have been there, told that girl, nah. Cause that person should have kids, right? Might have kids. I'm not gonna have a kid and let you fuck somebody up, kid, and me and you joke. Cause that means when I leave, you gonna fuck my kid up. So this is not good, man. The new world order is for me, the way I see it, transitioning, it's just not, it's not made for us. They excluded us in this new world order. Like the Generation X, That little group. That's why
they don't want us, bro.
they're not letting us out.
Okay, so
They're not letting us out.
they don't want us out, and bro, because you know what it is because
we
call out the fuckery. We call out the fuckery. We do call out the fuckery. Like
we were Gen X, and no matter what happened in between that, Gen Z is us. Back then, that's how we perceive Gen Z now. Oh, they ready to go. They're gonna change shit. That was us, Gen Z, Gen X. We were supposed to change shit.
We did change shit.
Okay, now they don't want us to go. They don't want us to be out here again. They don't want us. We extinct, nigga. Even if you good, you got to sign on to another group. They don't want you in Gen X because what you say is okay. And this goes to just show the manipulation.
Well, because
who gave us these rules? Wait, they gave us these rules. They gave us these rules. No,
we're the last of the free thinkers,
and that's what I'm saying. They gave us these rules. They gave us pedophilia. They gave us those rules saying that pedophilia was wrong. This is wrong. This is not right. We're not accepting this. You can't blame us for the rules. Now you're changing the rules, and now we being penalized because we're not open the arm and just hugging these rules that you changing. We ain't robots. You can't just switch the program on us and then we just go and keep on, hey, back to work, sleep with my son, sleep with my daughter. It's okay. You got an issue. I understand. I can understand how you might be attracted to my little boy. No. That don't even sound right. It would never be. I understand. I understand that you have a problem. I understand that you're attracted to kids. I understand. Now you need to understand. We are the village. You're not allowed. And that is it. But you can't do that if you live on a block that the city owns, that the government owns. That you got to accept it. That person could be right next to you and look at your kid every day with lust. And you have to accept that. If you punch him in the face, you're going to jail. If you say something smart, you're going to get harassment charges. So, no. Now you got, people, get you some land, get a little estate, and rebuild your community as you see fit. And then let the world live the world. I have no issue with nobody. I don't put myself in position. I'm not going to your party. I'm not going to your club. I'm not even, it's not because I don't like you. It's just not my thing. So I'm not going. So you should be able to feel the same way. Have some empathy. It's not our thing. Don't push this on my kid. Don't push these ideologies shit that I just made up through AI on my kid. Like, no. And I ain't wrong for that. And no parent should be wrong for that. And no parent should be scared to speak up on that. You might have to learn how to speak and articulate, but no, I have no issue with nobody in the world being whoever the fuck they want to be. But you ain't going to tell me that this is the new rules and I got to adhere to it, teach my child this shit. I teach my child respect everyone. I teach everybody, respect everyone. I have no beef. You see me talking to D all the time, nigga, you a racist. Like, dude, you can't be mad at the whole world. You wasn't even a slave. Like, you can't, this shit kills me. None of us were slaves. So we can't be fucking, our ancestors are rolling around.
Because we do have, I'm saying we are in a better situation than they were in. We're not getting our legs chopped off. We're not.
Nigga, I travel the world. You travel the world. This is not back then. We make it back home. So no, I can't be angry for something that I was angry about when I was little because they told me to be angry. If you keep seeing somebody beat up on black people, and that's what I say. Certain things in school, history was never our thing. So
we didn't love history. Who want to hear about slavery? We don't want to hear about that.
Well, now if you keep showing us white people beating on niggas, hanging niggas, of course we're not gonna like white people. We're gonna think all white people.
You're gonna be programming us to try to fear them.
So now you want to program kids to be open to becoming a different sex, like be open to or have empathy for attracted people. Like, this is what you're going to promote now? And then we supposed to sit here and say, all right, you know what? I live my life. It's my son's life. Fuck it. Yo, do what they say. No. Because my history says these niggas is liars. So I want to teach my son my history. Not the ancestors I never met. Not ancestors. No, my history on this
earth. We experience.
That's what I'm teaching my son. He don't need to know about slavery. He need to know that you nigga ride or die before you be a slave, nigga. Like that is it. You're on that side of the slavery.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break, man. We'll be right back.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, Wize.
Are you in a life-holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. There's a 100% chance of a laugh thunderstorm. 4 men with different viewpoints take a movie, show, or documentary and review it uncensored, unfiltered, uncompromised, with no holds barred. Join BS3, Wilkes, King Doc, and H-Rap B as they take on Hollywood their own way. BS3 Network proudly presents The Forecast, where H-Rap B always predicts,
if I owe you something, I ain't got it. And if you need it, get it from God.
Live every Monday at 8:30 p.m. Central. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure.
I want to show that attainability. I want to show the accessibility of this kind of lifestyle.
From social media to having conversations with friends and family, you always have to put on face and say face.
What brings a smile to my face is the one person that totally believes in me, and that's my beautiful wife, Jody.
I just had to stop because I didn't value myself. I didn't love myself. And it's like, I have to learn to love myself.
Changing the world one conversation at a time. This is Revelations. Quinn.
Moment of clarity. I haven't watched BET in years.
KP.
Drake needs to come back with another triple platinum album.
E Digger.
And then you have Ray J. Like, I can't stand that River Cricket.
The Guru.
Okay, the level of crack she's smoking, I don't want it.
BS3 Network proudly presents the Knucklehead Chronicles podcast, where from card tips to hot topics to meep of the week, anything goes. Live every Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Central.
And we are back. So, all right. So this next subject is the evolving definition of masculinity.
The shit that we got to revisit in 2023 is...
Oh my God. So
insane.
Bro, I don't get it, man. It's like, why they keep questioning what is a man? Like, what
a man is a nigga. Not listen. Go ahead. I got it. Go ahead. Let's start this like that.
Oh man. So, all right. I guess now, again, we were going to go into the fact that we're both Gen Xers, and it's different for us. It's different for us in the way that the way we express ourselves and things. Because you gotta look at it. We're the beginning of, we're the ending of the boomer generation, of that era where a man worked and his wife stood home and took care of the kids.
Yeah, we long removed from that.
We're the ending of that. We're the ending of that, and the beginning of single moms and single parent households. And a lot of us were grown, like literally, we did a lot of grown up shit when we was kids because we were basically unsupervised. Our parents had to work, and we was out running the streets. But then again, we bring up, we're also that generation that evolved. We were the ones that were in the computer labs. We were the ones in school learning about computers and learning about technology and seeing the advancement of technology, and go from 3 to 4 channels now, and being back in the day when we were growing up, to the hundreds of channels we could get now. And we've seen a lot. And a lot of us men, I'm saying we've struggled with how we are perceived. Because to everyone, the only value we provide is security.
That's it. They diminished us.
That's the only thing we're valued at.
They diminished us to being an ATM, yo. They turned men into nothing but a stupid ass machine that sits around and you could go up to them and take money. Yo, men are 18. No, listen, man. Masculinity, whatever.
I'm all for being able to. I love the fact now that we don't have to be we can act like we got shit in our, we got some fucked up shit in our heads. We've experienced some crazy shit in our life. I'm saying, from the Challenger explosion to really 9/11, we experienced all those shits, and the Gulf Wars and all the shits that we've experienced, the crack era. I'm saying we dealt with a lot of fucking craziness in our time.
Yeah.
And we a lot of us turned out fine. Matter of fact, a lot of us are thriving because we're able to adapt to all this other craziness that's going on.
It's just crazy because men are being is like extinct. Like they're making masculine men become extinct. Well, that if you're a masculine, if you're a strong man, then you got to be homophobic. Or if you're a strong man, then you got to believe in you don't believe women are equal. If you're a strong man, like this, I told you, this is crazy shit, nigga, going on out here. A man, like masculine, strong, provider, doesn't mean like that's the man. Even like I said, I hate to do this, but you got to look at the world for what the world is. So I always go back to the jungle and the animals in the jungle. Men, the lion don't really do much. It's the female lion that hunts.
The lioness.
Yeah. So, and then he just eats. So out here, they don't want us to do nothing. They just want us to shut the fuck up and dribble. They don't want us to stand up for our women. They don't want us, because if you stand up for our women, that means you gotta hate on the ones that's not women. Like they don't they want you to be empathetic to all the weird shit they doing, but when you look at what we actually doing, they don't have no empathy for that. Like I will fight for my people, and that don't make me racist. That don't make me homophobic. That don't make me nothing. Some of my people might be gay. Some of my people could be trans. My people is my people as long as you got a good heart and you living your life. Like it's
you're not pushing. Yeah, that's the thing. You're not as long as you're not pushing your ideology on other people. Perfect, great.
I don't talk religion. I don't talk sex with people because I don't know who preferences. So
it's none of your business.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't
conversation unless it's me and you. Because we're brothers
behind scenes.
Like we talk our shit, but I'm saying that's us. I don't necessarily have to know Joe Blow's fucking life story.
Listen,
I don't even know who you're sleeping with. That's none of my business.
Listen, I get so upset when I realize that a lot of the men clothes is unisex that they make these days. That's what made me push to go make my own clothes. Because as a man, I don't want to wear what my girl's wearing. I don't want to switch pants. Babe, let me hold those pants. You know, them pants is unis. You have a fucking share in the closet. Like, no. There's certain things as a man that I'm not going to let you strip from me. That goes to us.
You're not taking my clothes. You're not taking my pants from me.
Yeah, they got unisex shirts and unisex. Like my homegirl's making my sister's friend is making clothes. So I was like, yo, I got the podcast, giving me a couple of hoodies. I give one of my we'll promote your shit. What kind of hoodies you got? Oh, unisex. I was like, whoa. Let me know when you make a man hoodie. A man. Shoulders and everything. I need the shoulders. I need everything. I don't need it to be unisex because I'm not sharing. I don't want to walk down the street and see some fly ass girl wearing the same outfit. I always take like little things like that. I can accept a lot of things, but y'all are killing me. Y'all think I'm supposed to walk around with tight ass pants. I'm supposed to walk around with all this stuff. No. I take my masculinity. That's where it hits. Can't go no further. We're gonna stop this bullshit. That is it. I'm gonna buy my son or my daughter. I ain't gonna buy my daughter nigga shit. I ain't gonna buy my son bitch shit. That is it. And unisex makes me want to make my own clothes. Because people are forgetting one thing. Everybody's grouped up except men. Everybody's grouped up except black men, Spanish men, Chinese men. There's no don't matter the fucking color. They're attacking men. Your dumb ass could think it's just niggas. That's what you want to think. But no, somebody has to figure out something. I seen the shit on Louis Vuitton had niggas wearing. It's not gonna happen.
Bro.
That shit reminded me of that shit with Leonardo DiCaprio. Like these people are really taking these movies.
No, it reminded me of the shit that they were wearing. Reminded me of fucking The Fifth Element.
Oh, they did look like Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker.
Like both of them niggas walking mad stupid looking.
Like are y'all kidding me with the fucking clothes that they were wearing? Like seriously, like. I'm like, is that men clothing? Like shit, I did not know.
Unisex. It's unisex.
No, man, fuck that. This shit was hideous.
And look, this is the shit. What's that movie with The Great Gatsby? That's that shit. That's that shit. The rich people will be looking like that. I can tell you movies all day. I can pick a movie for the way the world is going. If you take The Great Gatsby, Demolition Man, Minority Report, and put it all together in the blender. That's what they doing. That is what they're doing, man. It sucks, yo. That's why I said it's funny because we've seen it all. We from that generation where we seen it. These kids will never know what our shit was like. We'll know what they shit is like. Nobody won't know about rotary telephones. Nobody won't know about Channel 31. Like nobody will ever understand the We was outside because there was nothing on TV. There was no TV.
Yeah, we did. There was nothing to do in the house.
If you wasn't a cartoon watcher or a video game player.
Yeah, but once the cartoons end, you done.
Yeah. It came on like after school, and that was it.
From 3 to 5, you could kids. That's what you doing your homework and watch your cartoons. Then that little hour you get to go outside and chill. Hour and a half you get to chill outside
till it got dark.
Yeah.
Oh wait, till the lights came on. Cause they come on before it get dark.
Yeah. Some of us would stretch it out and risk that.
What I'm saying is, a man is a man, a woman is a woman, a trans is a trans. I'm never gonna say that, so I'm gonna leave that other one that we just seen the last.
That last segment.
Yeah, I got that.
That's just not fucking gonna happen.
Yeah, so
I will not recognize that. I refuse to recognize that. That is crazy. I refuse to recognize
the LGBTQ community. I respect everything except that.
Oh, that's crazy. No,
there's a lot that I respect about all y'all ways of life and walks and beliefs. I don't.
Would that be considered under that umbrella?
What that?
Yeah,
it's teetering the line. It's teetering the line. Like it could be the next letter added to that. Like it's teetering for me. Speaking for me, I'm not speaking for nobody else, but it's in that group. If you had to put everything in groups, that falls in that I don't understand it group. I don't hate it.
Right.
I don't hate it. Well, I hate the first one.
Again, and this is why Papi, again, because of everything that we've been discussing, this is why Papi said he's pro man.
Oh yeah, I haven't said that on here yet a lot.
Yeah, you haven't said pro man in a minute.
I'm definitely pro man. I know. I'll discipline them. I'll put the niggas in a place when they are making men look bad. Like you're the reason why we're getting this. I did it to D. I do it to all these niggas that talk this. Yo, my girl ain't gonna tell me. Whoa, I'm pro man, but I don't accept that. I'm not just like there's man, not boys, not niggas, pro man. Like we are held at a higher standard when it comes to everything, but we're treated at the lowest. But we're held to a higher standard. We have to protect our women. We have to protect our kids. We have to provide. But they don't have to respect us. That's the shit that's the pro man shit that's the part of it that bothers me. You could do all the top of the three, and they still gonna talk to you like they don't respect you. Nobody, not society, even though you home, taking care of your kids, never went to jail, doing everything right, the shit they told you to do and how they told you to do it, and you still not respected. You still gotta do a lot harder than the minor attracting people. You gotta go harder than them. So
listen, do not use that title. You're no longer use that title. That's not flying here, man. That is not flying here.
Yeah, look, that was my one politically correct thing until I see how the because look, you don't talk about it. If that
title is not flying on here. That title is not flying.
I won't say it again. Pedophiles. Listen, I know it sounds better saying pedophiles. It does sound better. It flows off better.
Yeah, no.
But dude, this is just the stepping stone. Now we need to talk about it. Now they'll go and say, don't hate on those. They'll probably get a bill. Don't hate pedophiles. They'll get a bill. And once they get a bill, then I fall back. Because now that's just going to show you that niggas, we on our own. Like that is it. Nobody wants to group with the niggas. Nobody wants to group. These men don't even want to stand up for being a man, like pro man. Like you could be pro black, you could be everything, but you won't.
And that makes no sense to me.
Listen, man, I don't know why they put pro in anything in front of all these words because none of these niggas is pros. Not the pro blacks, not the pro anything. There's no pros.
It's just a form of division. It's just another title, right? This is all we discuss is labels. This is what we discuss a lot on this show is labels.
I hate the titles Because there's an arrogance that comes with each title. There's something that they look down to their own when they get that title. When you become a part of this title, it's like, oh, you ain't down with us? Fuck you. And they could be talking to the same them. They could be talking to them. Black people talk to black people. And if you ain't with this pro shit.
I gotta shout out my man Cole Johnson because he said, yo, I love the fact when Papi said black people hate black people.
You want somebody to love you and you hate them.
Yeah, he says, yo, I gained a whole new respect for Papi when he said that. He said, because it is so true.
Son, in my 50 years
coming from another black man.
Yo, in my 50 years of living, I've seen more black people try to be everything else except black. Themselves. Accept themselves.
But what is being black? I don't understand.
Trying to straighten your fucking hair. If your hair ain't straight, then you don't need to straighten it. You don't need to spend $500 to go straighten your hair so you can look like Susie or Catherine.
But if that's what makes her feel good inside.
Man, that wasn't back then when we was little, man. Let's stop with this feel good inside. This feel good.
That's the problem.
I wasn't taking look.
We need to evolve.
I'm not saying we can't evolve.
We need to accept that people are sensitive, and
I'm just telling you the origin of it. I've watched it. I've witnessed it. There was no mothers taking their kids to the beauty salon. That was they shit. I'm not saying nothing about what you want to do with your look. That was the mother shit. You didn't see the mother, the daughter, the granddaughter getting their nails done. You didn't see them paying to get their daughters and grandchildren nails done to fit into something, or the extensions. Your mom wasn't taking you to beauty salons so you could get extensions. Your hair was your hair. Your look was your look. Accept it. That's it. I think I'm fly. I might not be fly. I don't got the straight hair, nigga. I ain't got that hair. I ain't got green eyes, nigga. I ain't that nigga. But I'm still good. I accept who I am. I accept my perfections. I accept my imperfections. I work on some of them. Some of them you ain't got no. Some of them will take surgery for some people for the imperfection. You can't kill your life, work your life hard just to get it done so that they can still tell you get the fuck out of here. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Like, you going hard to fit in a group that don't really fuck with you. All these groups, these fucking groups there. I got so many options of groups if I wanted to just wake up one day and say I wanted to join a group. Never had that many options as a kid. You was just black or you was Puerto Rican. you lived in the hood.
And your case, you was black and Puerto Rican, so.
So now you got groups. I could wake up tomorrow, join a group. And they won't accept me because I joined late. Now I got to get tested, battle test, hazing, initiation to prove that I really am a part of this group. Sounds like a gang to me. I'm just saying. I just broke down broke down gang culture. Gang culture is, if I want to get in this group, I have to prove I'm worthy to get in this group. Doesn't matter that I'm already, whatever group I decide to get in, I fit the description. No, I got to prove to that group that I'm a part of that group, which means I have to go through extra tests, extra stupid shit. Sounds like a gang. Sounds like cult. Sounds like all that shit where you got to prove your loyalty. Whatever. I'm just saying, man. Pro man doesn't mean anti anything. I'm not anti anything. I'm pro man. I'm just saying we here. We in the building. You ain't just gonna shut us out. You ain't gonna close us up. I don't need a group. I just need some land. I'll get the fuck away from all you motherfuckers. You ain't got to hear shit unless I podcast it. Like, I don't need the group. I don't need the group, man. These groups is crazy, man. I thought about it too. I was like, damn, you get some land. And then when you think about it, you just want to live. You just want people to be around you that want to live. And you still, but at the same time,
you're still growing and learning.
Look, with all this going on, it at least raises that Damn, man. What I gotta do to make sure nobody's like infiltrating. See, it's just they blur the lines. They make trusting so hard. They make it hard because they got all these fucking confusing groups.
All right, man. But actually, this is a pretty good episode, man.
Yeah, it is, because these fuckers is trying to erase us. They gonna hear me, nigga. You gonna have to listen. At least they know what kind of black man, black Latino man, nigga. At least they know when they come this way, they better come correct. Man. I'm not
we not accepting this bullshit. Listen.
I love everybody. I'm here with love.
When I saw that, no, listen. I treat everyone with the utmost respect. I treat you like how you want me. I want you to treat me, and that's it. When I personally meet you, that's how we interact. But the moments you cross that line and oh fuck you, like nah, we I don't have to interact with people. I really don't.
That's it.
I don't.
Because I'm not built.
I fucks with who I fucks with, and I'm good with that because the people that I'm surrounding myself are some great people. So I'm good. If
then again, let's clarify something. Everybody don't have the connections we have. So when we built this. Yeah, we built this. I'm talking about who we are, who Jefe is, and who Papi J is. My network right now, people be surprised at the diversity in my network.
But we've built these relationships. These are relationships we've built.
Despite what I say,
for the last 3 years, we've been building some amazing relationships, connecting with some amazing people to help us grow. Huh?
I ain't have to be fake to nobody. I ain't being fake to nobody. So this is genuine. That's just to clarify that we have feelings. We don't push it on nobody, but we could sit in any room with anybody, any group, anything, and they respect how could we stand as, I hate to say it, stand as strong black men.
We stand as men, period. I'm saying that's the difference. We get to be we are ourselves. We have a good time. We do what we do.
And you got to know how to read the room. That's it. People don't know how to read the room, man. You wouldn't be in a room that's going to abuse you if you could read the room. You could read the room, man. People so smart, they stupid. They're so smart with everything else. They are fucking idiots, man. Like, you could read the room. I'm not going in that room. Why? It's not I'm protecting my mental health. I'm protecting my space. I'm protecting a lot of things. That room is popping. A lot of noise in there, shaking. Some ballers in there, but it's not my room. I'm not meant for every room. People are not meant. People think they meant for everything somebody else is doing, got everything. No, you're not meant. Some people are meant to be in a different room for their mental health. It's not about anything else. You fight, you hurt yourself more trying to fit in. Because if you're trying to fit in, then it ain't you.
All right, man. So
I don't know, man. Whatever. Pro man for life. Man for life.
Shout out to the BS3 networks. We actually have the BS3 Network Awards coming up in August. I'm excited to see if we get nominated for anything. Hopefully we do. I'm
optimistic. I'm rolling. I'm just happy that BS Network fuck with us. I'm happy that BS Network is doing their thing.
Oh yeah, they are growing. They just added some new shows,
and I'm trying to make within the guidelines. That's it. I'm just doing my job. Trying not to get fined.
Well, Ben hasn't given me any complaints, so we'll see. If you see this, if you got a problem with Papi's language or topics, let us know. But again, we do put up the advisory at the beginning of the show.
Yeah,
we honestly do believe. Honestly, they don't. Our opinions are our opinions, and I'm glad that they allow us to be ourselves and come out and voice what we feel, and that's all we can do, man. Is continue to express how we feeling, and express how, like, when we see fuckery, like we saw in segment 1.
Look, as the world turns, I'm just gonna always speak my mind on what I see and things. That's it. I'm not here. I don't have nobody that knows me could say I'm a hater. Nobody that knows me could say I be on some discriminating shit. Like, I just live. I respect everybody until you come in my fucking circle with some shit trying to tell me. It's different if we discuss it and I'm gaining insight, because you got to learn. So certain people I can sit around and we can have a conversation. But once you start saying, no, you should, it's going to get rough. It's going to get chippy.
Yeah.
It's going to get
we didn't even get to the 3rd segment, but hey, these two segments were
these 2 segments was necessary.
Yeah. So everybody have a great weekend.
Be safe.
Be safe. We'll see you next week.
Hey.
Yeah. All right. Oh, somebody's got a birthday coming up soon. Oh, yeah. Might do a birthday episode for somebody. All right. So
somebody's getting old.
Peace out.
Peace.